Have you ever felt weighed down by a heavy cloud of loneliness or a persistent shadow of anxiety and depression that just won't seem to lift? These sticky emotions can affect anyone, even those who appear to be the strongest. The ancient Stoics, renowned for their remarkable resilience and courage, were no strangers to feelings like loneliness or depression. What set them apart was not the absence of these emotions, but rather their practical approach to managing them, a method we'll explore in this video. We'll delve into 12 Stoic techniques that can help turn these challenging emotions into opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Think of these remedies as tools in your Stoic toolbox, each serving its own purpose to mend your spirit, navigate through tough times, and brighten your perspective. Whether you're feeling isolated, overwhelmed, or simply stuck, remember that like the Stoics, you possess the inner strength to confront these emotions head-on and emerge stronger. So, if you are ready to turn the page and embark on a new chapter, one where those emotions are challenges you know how to face, stick around. Together, we'll explore these timeless strategies not just to cope, but to thrive. 1. Move your body. Moving your body is more than just a way to stay fit. It's a crucial strategy for combating loneliness and depression. Consider it a dialogue between yourself and your inner being, where each movement reinforces your resilience and strength. Whether it's walking, running, or stretching, you're not running away from your troubles, but actively moving towards a clearer, more tranquil state of mind. This process involves crafting a narrative of triumph with every step and every breath, contributing to the tale of your personal resurgence. Let's face it, feeling low or lonely can tempt you to retreat and shut out the world. But here's a not-so-secret secret. Your body possesses an incredible ability to push back against these shadows. By moving, you ignite a spark within, a beacon that illuminates the darker corners of your mind. You don't need to conquer mountains or run marathons. Simply move with intention. Whether it's a solo dance in your living room or a brisk stroll in a park, each movement is a blow against the chains of despair. It's a reminder that you're in control, capable of forging your own path to healing and happiness. 2. Treat yourself as a friend. Treating yourself as your own best friend may sound like a modern take on ancient wisdom, but it's a potent tool against the shadows of loneliness and depression. Imagine you're facing a steep climb up the mountain of life, encountering challenges that seem insurmountable. Would you criticize a friend for stumbling on this path, or would you offer a helping hand, words of encouragement, and believe in their ability to overcome? Think of Clinphos, a figure of ancient Stoic wisdom, who once encountered a soul speaking to themselves as if addressing an unworthy stranger. Clinphos' intervention was simple yet profound. "Remember, you're not speaking to a bad person," he said, slicing through the cycle of loneliness and self-criticism with the sharpness of kindness. This isn't just a tale from antiquity. It reflects our own struggles, where isolation fosters a harsh inner critic, and that critic, in turn, pushes us further away from the warmth of human connection. Embracing this friendship with oneself isn't about empty platitudes or false comforts. It's about the raw honesty of recognizing your worth when you're on the verge of feeling unworthy. Remember the message delivered on the streets of Athens: harsh self-talk closes the door to the love and connection we crave. It's about flipping the script in your mind from adversary to ally. You're not a bad person. You're a human, full of complexity and potential for growth. This realization is the key not only to unlocking self-love, but also to opening wide the door to a world where others can see your light. It's a Stoic remedy, timeless in its wisdom, urging you to be the friend to yourself that you would seek in others. 3. Be satisfied more. Chasing dreams and achieving them can feel like an endless pursuit of happiness, a journey marked by moments of accomplishment overshadowed by an insatiable desire for more. This relentless pursuit often blinds us to the beauty of our present circumstances, leading to a paradox where success is met with a sense of dissatisfaction. It's a narrative all too familiar, echoed in stories of those who have basked in the spotlight only to find themselves grappling with a sense of emptiness. Consider the story of an actor who, despite garnering widespread acclaim on a beloved TV show, found himself entangled in a web of anxious discontent, longing for greater fame in the cinematic realm. His experiences underscore a profound truth. Our happiness seldom lies in the accolades or achievements, but in the relationships we cultivate with ourselves. Being content entails embracing the present moment, acknowledging and appreciating our current status without succumbing to constant comparison or the pursuit of what we lack. It's about finding contentment in our journey, recognizing that the pursuit of more can often lead us away from the very happiness we seek. This approach not only alleviates loneliness or depression, but also transforms our perspective, teaching us to value the present and find joy in the simplicity of existence rather than the complexity of attainment. 4. Take a view from above. Imagine standing on a plot of land you call your own, feeling its vastness stretch beneath your feet, only to realize its true size from the viewpoint of a spaceship or aircraft. Suddenly, what appeared boundless now resembles a mere speck amidst an infinite tapestry. This perspective isn't novel. It's a wisdom echoing from the annals of history, where even Marcus Aurelius, ruling over an empire that spanned the known world, recognized the importance of zooming out. He viewed his domain, with its peripheral skirmishes, as insignificant ants on a breadcrumb. Through this lens, we're reminded that the cycles of life, the ebb and flow of generations, and the perpetual dance of human nature are not unique to our era. Our personal trials, the moments we deem monumental, are but echoes of an eternal story. By elevating our perspective, we learn that our greatest concerns are often smaller than we perceive, and the seemingly trivial moments connect us to a timeless human experience. It's an invitation to embrace a broader outlook, finding solace, humility, and clarity in the realization that we are part of something much larger, a narrative that has unfolded over millennia. This shift in viewpoint doesn't diminish our experiences, but connects us to the grandeur of life itself, urging us to find meaning in both the grand and the mundane, and to recognize the enduring strength and resilience that have always defined the human spirit. You take, and every breath you inhale, contributing to the tale of your personal resurgence. Let's be honest, feeling low or lonely may tempt you to curl up and shut the world out. But here's a not-so-secret secret. Your body possesses an incredible ability to push back against these shadows. By engaging in movement, you ignite a spark within, a beacon that illuminates the darker recesses of your mind. You don't need to conquer mountains or run marathons. Simply move with purpose. Whether it's dancing alone in your living room or taking a brisk walk in the park, each movement is a blow against the chains of despair. It's a reminder that you are in control, capable of forging your own path towards healing and happiness. 5. Be a compassionate friend to yourself. Treating yourself as your own best friend may sound like a modern twist on ancient wisdom, but it's a potent tool against the shadows of loneliness and depression. Picture yourself facing a steep climb up life's mountain, the path strewn with challenges that seem insurmountable. Would you chastise a friend for stumbling on this path? Or would you extend a hand, offer encouraging words, and believe in their ability to overcome? Imagine Clinthos, a figure of ancient Stoic wisdom, encountering a soul speaking to themselves, as if addressing an unworthy stranger. Clinthos' intervention was simple yet profound. "Remember, you're not talking to a bad person," he said, cutting through the cycle of loneliness and self-criticism with the sharpness of kindness. This isn't just a tale from the past. It's a reflection of our own struggles, where isolation fosters a harsh inner critic, and that critic, in turn, drives us further away from the warmth of human connection. Embracing self-compassion isn't about offering empty platitudes or false comforts. It's about the raw honesty of recognizing your worth when you're teetering on the brink of feeling unworthy. Recall the message proclaimed on Athenian streets: Harsh self-talk shuts the door to the love and connection we crave. It's about flipping the script in your mind from adversary to ally. You're not a bad person. You're human, filled with complexity and potential for growth. This realization is the key not just to fostering self-love, but to unlocking the door wide to a world where others can see your light. It's a Stoic remedy, timeless in its wisdom, urging you to be the friend to yourself, the self that you seek in others. 6. Gain a broader perspective. Imagine standing on a piece of land you call your own, feeling its vastness beneath your feet, only to realize its true size from the vantage point of a spaceship or plane. Suddenly, what appeared boundless now resembles a mere speck in an infinite tapestry. This shift in perspective isn't novel. It echoes wisdom from the past, where even Marcus Aurelius, ruling over an empire that spanned the known world, acknowledged the importance of zooming out. He viewed his domain, with its peripheral skirmishes, as insignificant ants on a crumb. Through this lens, we're reminded that the cycles of life, the rise and fall of generations, and the eternal repetition of human nature's dance are not unique to our time. Our personal trials, the moments we deem monumental, are but echoes of an enduring story. By elevating our viewpoint, we realize that our greatest worries are often smaller than we perceive, and seemingly trivial moments connect us to a timeless human experience. It's an invitation to embrace a broader perspective, finding solace, humility, and clarity in the realization that we are part of something far greater, a narrative unfolding through the ages. This shift doesn't diminish our experiences, but connects us to the vastness of life itself, urging us to find meaning in both the grand and the minute, and to recognize the enduring strength and resilience that have always been at the core of the human spirit. 7. Share suffering with others. There's profound power and magic in the collective effort to overcome obstacles, whether it's scaling the daunting heights of the mountain, rowing in synchronized rhythm against the morning mist, or sitting in collective silence with a meditation group facing the tumult of their minds together. Such experiences, far removed from the solitary trials of running or swimming, forge connections deeper than mere companionship. They remind us that our battles are not fought alone, but are shared among kindred spirits. Imagine the strength found in the eyes of another, equally determined and vulnerable, pushing through the pain barrier. This is where true community is born, in the crucible of shared hardship, not in the comfort of easy victories. Let this be a call to reach out, to join hands with those who seek not only to endure but to conquer together. For it is in the furnace of shared adversity that we discover our true strength and never have to face the darkness alone. 8. Ask for help. Courage isn't just about facing battles alone. It's also about knowing when to extend your hand for help. While confronting the storm alone can build strength, even the mightiest warriors understood the value of a shield wall beside them. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic not only in philosophy, but also in the battles he led, once illuminated the path for those navigating through shadows. "Don't be ashamed to need help," he said, likening it to a soldier storming a wall. "You have a mission to accomplish, and if you've been wounded and need a comrade to pull you up, so be it." This ancient wisdom holds true today, especially for those feeling the weight of the world on their shoulders. It's a call to arms, not to fight alone, but to seek out your legion, your community ready to bear the brunt of the battle alongside you. The essence of strength lies not in silent suffering, but in the courage to reach out. Picture support groups, circles of recovery where souls at their lowest find shared strength, not through a hierarchy dictating from above, but in the solidarity of shared struggle and mutual support. It's a testament to the power of collective resilience, a modern-day arena where Stoics are forged, not born. Seeking help doesn't make you weaker. It means you're navigating the path of wisdom that even emperors have traversed. Every voice asking for help, every hand extended in unity, is a step away from the shadows and into the light. Together. 9. Acknowledge the impermanence of things. life has a peculiar way of leveling the playing field, where the echo of our actions eventually fades into silence. Just as the ancient Marcus Aurelius observed, even Julius Caesar and the humblest Roman citizen share the same final destination beneath the earth, a powerful reminder that our pursuits of fame, importance, or immortality are fleeting whispers against the backdrop of eternity. Sic transit gloria mundi, whispers history, teaching us that glory is a fleeting visitor, not a permanent resident. Fame, popularity, the illusion of importance, entice with promises of eternity, but can sometimes leave us stranded in the shadows of oblivion. Understanding this isn't cause for despair, but an invitation to anchor our efforts not in the sands of acclaim, but in the soil of virtue. To cultivate kindness, dedicate ourselves to the good we can do here and now, and focus on steering our own ship amidst life's stormy seas. These are the guiding lights that navigate us through the fog of transience. For in the end, it's not the applause of the crowd, but the quality of our actions and the integrity of our character that carve the deepest channels in the river of time. 10. Embrace adversity. Every setback, rejection, challenge, and heartache you encounter isn't a signal to retreat. It's the universe's way of inviting you to a test of strength, a duel with destiny. Seneca, echoing through the ages, whispers to us that the path less traveled, fraught with adversity, is where we discover our true selves. Sure, sailing smoothly on calm seas is pleasant, but it's the storms that reveal the captain within us. When life doesn't align with our desires, it's tempting to dwell in disappointment. Yet it's precisely these trials, the very friction and resistance we encounter, that refine us into better versions of ourselves. It's in the moments when we're knee-deep in the struggle, when plans crumble and dreams seem distant, that we're offered a golden opportunity. This isn't about longing for an easier life, but seizing the chaos, wrestling with it, and emerging stronger, wiser. Embrace it. Let each trial be a lesson in resilience, a practice in virtue, and a step toward excellence. Remember, the sweetness of victory is never as satisfying without the bitter taste of battles fought and obstacles overcome. So when life doesn't dance to your rhythm, dance anyway, for it's in these unscripted moments that you're crafting a stronger, happier you. 11. Allow your emotions to surface. Feeling alone or down can feel like carrying a mountain on your shoulders. But remember, even the wisest minds of ancient times grappled with such giants. Seneca, wielding his pen as a sword, crafted 4 poignant essays, his consolations, not merely to speak to the soul, but to embrace it in its darkest hours. These weren't mere words. They were lifelines thrown into the turbulent seas of human emotion. He taught us a lesson as vital today as it was then. Don't suppress your feelings and lock them away. It's not about donning an armor of indifference, but acknowledging the storm of emotions and navigating through it, not as its prisoner but as its master. Understanding why a cloud of sadness hangs over you is the first step, yet knowing it's okay to feel, to embrace the complexity of human connections. That's where true strength lies. It's a dance between mind and heart, each taking the lead when the moment calls. So when the weight of loneliness or sorrow feels unbearable, remember, you're not being asked to silence your heart, but to listen to it, to understand it, and to know that sometimes the path through isn't about suppression, but about acceptance and wisdom. 12. Accept things as they are. Confronting the whirlwind of life, it's easy to get lost in a sea of what-ifs and if-onlys. Yet there's a potent antidote to the loneliness and depression, often accompanying our relentless pursuit of different outcomes. Accepting things as they are. This isn't about surrendering to despair or admitting defeat. It's about recognizing the hidden harmony in the chaos, the unexpected lessons in disappointment, and the strength that comes from embracing life's unpredictability. By accepting the present moment as it is, not as we wish it were, we unlock a profound sense of peace and clarity. This perspective isn't about passivity. It's a call to action, to engage with life on its own terms, to find our purpose and happiness in the reality that unfolds around us. Imagine your life as a river. You can struggle against the current, exhausting yourself while trying to swim back to a past moment or reach a future too swiftly. Dive into the practice, not just the theory, and witness the transformation within yourself. These Stoic remedies aren't mere words. They're a blueprint for a life filled with resilience and profound contentment. Every week, I share insights and wisdom inspired by Stoicism, reaching out to a global community seeking a more meaningful existence. If your spirit seeks guidance, join us through the link below. Now I turn it over to you, our viewers. Have you observed any of these signs in someone? Or perhaps you've been the one sending these signals. Share your experiences in the comments. Let's discuss and learn from each other's stories. And remember to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it insightful. Your engagement helps us create more content that unravels the mysteries of human connection. Thank you for watching, and keep a keen eye on those subtle signs in your future encounters.